We're going to start off the episode talking about Slate.
Oh!
And Dave is not here to tell me to stop talking about Slate.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm excited to hear. So something was announced.
Yeah.
I have intentionally stayed blank on it. I don't know what came out because I wanted to react live on the pod.
This is my favorite part about the whole thing. That Elliot, who works in automotive media, has managed to ignore automotive media until today.
I didn't manage to. I intentionally avoided this piece of automotive media.
So that he would get an on-air surprise reaction.
I hope it's good.
We have a price.
We have a price.
We finally have a confirmed, written down. You can see it on their website. Everybody says this is what the price is going to be. True blue price of the Blank Slate.
So, and Elliot wants to be surprised about this. Do you have expectations?
Well, so the initial thing was $20,000 with the tax credit. So when that went away, we assumed it was going to be $27,500 ish. I'm hoping it's under that. I'm hoping it's closer to 25.
But you genuinely don't know.
I
have nothing about
I have
this.
no idea.
Wow.
You're
That's
looking
amazing.
at me like you're shocked.
I am shocked.
I'd like to know if you're usually good at avoiding spoilers, or was
I'm
this
very
like
good at
very
it.
specific? Okay.
My wife and I are really behind on Top Chef.
Okay.
The premiere was 6 weeks ago, and we still haven't watched it. I have not been spoiled yet.
This is Elliot's
She gets spoiled
superpower.
every time.
Wow.
But I
All
don't
right.
know.
Well, I think you should look at that camera.
Okay.
Just
Hey.
look right at it. I'm going to tell you
I want to
the
look at
starting
you.
price. The starting price. But
I'm
everybody,
going to watch you.
everyone who is watching this on YouTube
Yeah,
or
yeah,
on Spotify, they can see your surprised face when I say the starting price for the Blank Slate. $24,950.
I love that.
Okay.
I love
we're
that.
all in.
I was hoping for 25, but I didn't really expect it. I was expecting 27.5 minimum. Hoping for 25, but it's below even my hopeful number.
Below
By
$25,000.
Say that. So 24. What'd you say?
$24,950.
Wow. And that's for the like bare bones, nothing, no anything.
Yes. And truly
Truly bare bones.
bare bones.
Yeah.
And like this is one of the parts of the whole story that
Yeah.
I think I'm not sure Slate has done the best job communicating it through their relationships with the media. I think
Okay.
they're doing a decent job of like on their website and their own owned communications.
Yeah.
But I look at this vehicle not as this is a $25,000 car because it's
more than that.
It's a terrible $25,000 car. It's like crank windows, no touch screen, rear wheel drive. Like it drives. I've actually sat in one. They didn't let me drive it, but I sat in it while we drove around the block a few
that's cool.
times. And it just drives. Honestly, it's like kind of similar to like a Nissan Leaf in terms of propulsion. It's got a little bit of roll to it, but not an enormous amount. The rear axle is interesting, but like relatively rudimentary.
Yeah.
It's like every engineering decision was made with the idea of make this an
As cheap as
inexpensive
possible.
car.
Yeah.
So I don't think of it as a car. I think if you buy the $25,000 Blank Slate, you're missing the point.
Yeah.
You are missing the point. I think of it as, and you're going to love this, Elliot.
I love that.
It's like if you were going to buy like a custom wristwatch.
Okay. I'm there.
We're losing the audience.
Continue.
But we've gained an Elliot.
You've gained,
You've gained
I've been here the whole time,
So,
baby.
When you go out shopping for the parts to build your watch, you start with, for most people, the movement. The movement is $25,000.
Okay.
But that's not the watch. The watch is what the case looks like, or the dial looks like, or the hands look like, or what the crystal is made out of. Those are all the decisions that you make on top of the movement that make that your watch.
Sure.
And that is what Slate is offering you. They're saying, hey, it's $25,000 just to get in the door. But then you get to build your Slate.
Right.
And nobody else is doing this. And the number of times I have heard people complain when they are car shopping about how, well, I really wanted leather seats, but I had to move up to the limited trim to get leather seats.
I've said almost that exact statement.
And they don't care about like the power lift gate or the bigger touch screen or the things that get packaged in with the leather seats.
Yeah.
Slate says, hey, if you just want a 2-passenger, 2-door pickup truck, but it has to have leather seats, We're going to sell you the pickup truck. And then for, I don't know, $500, we'll give you leather seats.
So there's no traditional trims. It's really each thing you want is a plus X amount of dollars. And you can really pick and choose.
Yeah.
Wow.
I find it to be, I still have questions about like, will it be a commercial success for mass market, for like average buyers? But I think it is the like most innovative, interesting approach to building and marketing a car that we've seen, honestly, since like Scion, which I would argue was too early. You know, Scion is like, it was too expensive to really personalize, so they couldn't personalize it to the degree that I think they were marketing it as. Slate can actually do that.
Wow. Did they say how much? Like, do they expect a lot of people to buy just the blank slate? Like, or do they have projections about how much they think people might spend?
No.
Okay.
They do have 180,000 reservations, which are essentially $50 deposits to put your name on a list.
You on that list?
I'm not on that. I am like,
are you going to be on
I'm
it?
starting to think about it. The challenge, which I'll get into a little bit later, is some of like my personal use case. Like, it makes sense for some things and definitely doesn't for others.
Sure.
But so they have 180,000 reservations. So they're $50 deposits. Anybody who has a reservation can submit another $250 to like lock in their pre-order. Or if you don't have a reservation, you can go on Slate's website and give them a $300 deposit as a pre-order. So it's open. Everybody can pre-order. Production is going to start later this year with deliveries expected in Q4 of 2026. But realistically, they're only going to make like a few thousand this year. Most of them will be delivered in 2027.
I am now getting onto the Slate customizer because now I don't need to worry about anything. So is it like a builder? Like, you can see what everything costs?
You can see what a lot of
Some
stuff
of it
costs.
Do we know how much it's going to cost to turn it into that SUV kind of type? What are we talking about there?
I'm curious to hear your reaction on this price, too.
Yeah,
so,
let's watch.
This is now a Reacts podcast.
So, well, I preface it by saying there are two SUV kits.
Okay.
You guys have seen both of them.
I think so. Yeah.
There's like a square back and a fastback.
Yeah.
Did you have a preference?
I think the square one feels more usable, makes more practical sense.
Okay. Same.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So I'd go regular squared back.
All right. Well, I've got good news for you.
It's the cheaper one?
That is the cheaper one.
Nice.
The squareback SUV kit, which includes the SUV top, the roll cage, airbags, and the rear seats.
Oh, airbags too.
That costs $5,000.
Okay.
So you're looking at $29,950 for the blank squareback SUV Slate.
So that's then 4 seats.
4 seats. Still 2 doors.
Still 2 doors.
4 seats. And I will say the rear seat is quite spacious.
Oh, it is.
I had no problem sitting back there.
Still space behind you for gear and
Decent
cargo
amount
and
of
such?
space, yeah.
Okay.
Like, I mean, don't quote me on it now that I'm on a recorded podcast. But I would say it's more than a Wrangler.
Okay.
Maybe not a 4. It's definitely more than a 2-door Wrangler.
Okay.
And the fastback is $7,000, so that's $31,950. Okay. I liked the look of the fastback, but the fact that it's $2,000 more for literally
less
just
space?
Style, out the door,
Yeah.
not out the window. I was not interested in that anymore.
I kind of want to. I'm not going to do it now on the air, but I want to play around and like kind of custom. Did you do that? Did you like build your slate that you would want?
Yeah, a little bit. Brown SUV squareback.
Okay.
The interior, all the panels, so not all the panels, but the full dash, it might be 3 or 4 pieces. You can replace those for like $50.
Okay.
So you take out the gray ones and I put on like forest green.
Nice.
Inside my brown.
Brown and green, that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
very LL Bean.
Yeah.
brown
LL
leather seats with like a gray fabric insert on them.
Leather.
They look really nice.
Yeah.
They don't have the price listed online, but they're like product guide did tell me it was going to be $500. So make it happen, Slate.
For the seats?
Yeah, CJ.
Wow.
You told me to be $500. So make it happen.
Well, now it's quotable. It's compelling.
I really like how I was able to make a car that had like my color scheme and materials that fit what I wanted and like my vibe. And I tried to buy a forest green Subaru Forester with brown leather seats, and I went to the dealer, and they said, "Oh, well, we won't get one of those in for like another 6 months." So I ended up with a gray one with black leather seats.
Yeah.
And it's a fine car, but it's not what I wanted. Slate is saying, we'll build you what you want.
It will be Matt's L. Bean edition Slate.
Something for your personal brand.
Come on, LL Bean, no free ads.
Yeah, sure.
Call us LL Bean.
I am curious. You said you got to drive in it. You didn't drive it, so I assume you were sitting in the passenger seat, maybe the rear seat. Anything notable?
Well, so on the topic of like how it's built and its powertrain, this is still where I run into problems.
Okay.
Where like I think it works for, I should preface with hugely important. I think this car makes a lot of sense for the vast majority of buyers in the vast majority of their driving use cases. They when originally they said it was going to have 2 batteries. So there was going to be a small battery and a big battery. And
like optional, you can choose one or the other. Okay.
Extended range or normal.
And the small battery, I think, was going to give you like 150 miles of range.
Like a 50 kilowatt.
Yeah, it was a
something
little
like
guy.
that.
Yeah. And the bigger battery was going to give you 240 miles of range. They have reduced it to just one battery.
Which one?
Neither.
Middle ground.
Now it is a 65 kilowatt hour battery pack.
Okay.
That uses LFP chemistry, which we won't go into now, but essentially it's going to give you 205 miles of range.
Hey, it crossed the 200 barrier.
But if I want, like, I think a lot of people when they were planning on this car were like, well, I have to get it with the big battery.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're taking a 35-mile haircut is tough.
Well, it is nice though that it's not as cheap as the initial 20,000 with the tax credit, but it is cheaper than I thought it was going to be for a bigger battery than initially was going to be the base.
If you were always going to buy it with the base price, you are getting the base price with more range now.
That's okay. I'm not going to say it's okay, but that's better than it could be.
I mean,
given everything that changed in the meantime,
What's the port? Do we know?
It's an AX port.
That's nice too.
NACS.
That's nice.
Tesla style.
You can't charge that fast though, right? It's limited at like
it'll do. I think it's either 10 to 80 or 20 to 80%. I mean, close enough. It wouldn't make a big difference either way, but it should do that in 30 minutes.
Yep. Okay.
So it charges fast enough, I would say. It does, because it's bigger, it now takes 17 hours to charge full on just a regular level 1.
You come home from work, you charge it
outlet.
or you plug it in.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even need a level 2 charger in your house.
It's compelling.
Like that.
Is it compelling enough for you to think about it realistically?
No, because although my job and my commute is only 6.5 miles, that 6.5 miles is in like bumper to bumper hour-long traffic.
Yeah.
And I still don't know if it's like the nicest place to spend an hour at a time. But moreover, my parents, who I still see pretty regularly, they live 100 miles away. And I don't want to drive 100 miles to their house and then have hypothetically 51% of a battery back.
Bring an extension cord with you.
Yeah, maybe.
And say, cover my fuel.
The big thing for me is that there's no heat pump in it.
Okay.
So, and it's rear wheel drive. Every vehicle, even Teslas, which didn't really do generations, like they all do iterative improvements over time. So yeah, I mean, I would expect that more range, more capability, like that's got to be on their roadmap somewhere. But this is still a company that's just getting off the ground. Yeah,
and it's got to simplify the construction procedure, make it cheaper.
Yeah.
That probably played a big part in keeping the cost down. Is only offering one battery.
There's something like 800 parts total in this vehicle, which
How does that compare?
Yeah, do you have any idea what
I don't have a scale for that.
A regular car,
5,000?
50 million,
50 million,
100 million,
100 million.
No, I have no idea. I just know that 800 is not a lot.
It's less than it could be.
There's I've done puzzles with more than 800
That's true.
pieces.
That's very true. And like fewer computers and things like that too. You always say like, oh, it's got a sunroof. Like that's another part to fill. Yeah. At least I say that.
Well, and on that note,
I think Matt says that too.
So the battery and the powertrain.
Those are 2 parts right there.
10-year, 110,000 mile warranty.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
110,000 mile.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Yeah. Okay.
Which sounds class leading to me.
Yeah. It sounds like it's targeting a specific former class leader.
It might be.
Wow. Natalie, what about you? Is this something that you would ever consider in its current form?
I could definitely see it. I mean, for like a runabout, I can think of a lot of friends that I think this would be perfect for. Like a couple who moved outside of the city a couple years ago, and they're doing a lot of gardening. Yeah. And they have their own home. Like, they don't need a big truck, but they do want to pick a lot of stuff up at Home Depot, on the weekends. So it would be great for them. Or like my brother and sister-in-law, they have one kid. Like, I think they'd be fine with the SUV. On the weekends. I don't think they would road trip with it, but if they just had to.
It doesn't seem like an ideal road tripper.
Yeah.
But a good commuter.
Yeah. Good
Last mile option.
Yes,
Heard
exactly.
that phrase before.
Errands and fleet vehicles, I think. And
awesome.
I mean, I can also picture like someone doing, hill climbs or like autocross or whatever, trailering a vehicle, and maybe you don't always want to run your errands in like your dually.
Yeah.
Like you just want to pop down the street to get that extra thing that you need without your massive truck. So
cool.
Well, and on the truck side of it, they've also improved the performance.
Okay.
So it originally was supposed to have 1,000 pounds towing. That is now 2,000 pounds. Base Maverick with front wheel drive, that's 2,000 pounds. Yeah. Like, it's right in the same ballpark. It actually has a bigger bed than the Maverick. And the payload capacity is 1,550 pounds, which is also more than the Maverick gives you. Only by 50 pounds, but
still more.
They're clearly benchmarking it.
Yeah, yeah. I like this open air kit. Pricing coming soon, but that's cool. That's a cool, like, California beach car.
That is one of the ones where I'm like, cool. You're just taking things away.
Why is it more?
That should be less expensive.
Yeah.
That's like so typical though, right? Yeah. Like the two-door is always pricier because they know you're paying for style.
Yeah.
All right.
If you're paying for style, you're going to pony up.
That's it. Should we just make it a whole Slate episode?
I do want to hear Dave's opinion.
Let's call him.
let's phone him in.
Honestly, like the open air kit with the rear seats,
Dave, that's right
in
his alley.
It's exactly his
Mr. 88 4Runner.
And
it's probably marginally more comfortable than an 88 4Runner too.
That's saying a lot for 2026.
You definitely won't be breathing the exhaust fumes.
Yeah, well.
Very true. Very true. Safer for the kids.
Safer for the kids.